Are you wondering what type of plants to put in your landscape? Well, before you make that decision, watch this video to learn about 2 truths that nobody will tell you about landscape plants. Hi, everybody. My name is Oscar. I am a landscape engineer who has consulted over 427 homeowners with their landscape projects. Without further ado, let's get into it. Boom, right there. Plants that are low maintenance does not mean they require no maintenance. Number 2, plants will die and need to be replaced sometime, somewhere in the future. And don't worry, there are solutions. What you're gonna learn in this video is why low maintenance does not mean no maintenance, why some plants will die and need to be replaced, and what you can do to help make your life easier if you decide to plant your landscape. So again, low maintenance does not mean no maintenance. Plants will require maintenance. Whatever you think, just know that. Just know that. Plants, they're gonna need you to change the irrigation timer. You're gonna have to change that at least 4 times a year, each season. Winter, spring, fall, what I miss, summer. At the very least, you're gonna have to fertilize them once a year, at least. And you will have to prevent diseases and pests from happening. Plants are in the elements, they're exposed to everything. So bugs, insects, diseases, fungus, they're gonna get to your plants eventually. So you will have to prevent that. Again, low maintenance does not mean no maintenance. Second truth, some will die and they will need to be replaced. Plants are living things. They breathe, they live. We die, they die. They're just part of life. So don't expect to just plant a plant and expect it to live for whatever amount of years you're gonna be in your home. Things happen. Some of the most common causes of death for plants includes, in the beginning, picking the wrong material and plants because you cheaped out on the planting. You didn't do your due diligence. You didn't consult with a horticulturalist. Don't cheap out in the beginning. If you're going to spend thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on your landscape, but you can't afford to pay for a proper design or a proper horticulturalist to give you consultation on your plants, just leave that in a second phase of your project. Number 2, unforeseen circumstances. Again, your landscape plants, they're outside. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control diseases. You cannot control pests. Life happens. And last but not least, plants do have a shelf life, just like we have a shelf life. Us humans have a shelf life. Some plants only live for about 10 years. Some live for 20 years. Some live for 60, 70, 100,000 plus years. If you've already gotten value out of this video, please like, subscribe. This channel is dedicated to empowering you, the homeowner, to make better, smarter decisions and aid you in your research when you're deciding to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a project of your landscape. So thank you so much, but let's continue on with the video. I am here for you. There are solutions. Solution number 1, consult a horticulturalist about your planting. A horticulturalist usually has their degree in horticulture. They spent 4 years studying plants and how they grow. For instance, I took classes in soil science and plant pathologies, which means I studied pests and insects. Better yet, find one with experience, because life is the best teacher. An experienced plus educated horticulturalist will help you select the right plants from the get-go. Number 2, prepare yourself to dedicate at least 1 hour a week to your garden. Just 1 hour. That's all it takes. 1 hour. After work, before work, on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, just stroll around your yard, look at your plants, look for anything out of the ordinary. Take photos, take it to a garden center if you see something that's unusual. Just 1 hour a week. That way you can help prevent diseases and insects from decimating your plants. And also enjoy the beauty that you just planted. Enjoy the beauty. And last but not least, if you have the monies, budget at least $200 to $750 a month for a reputable gardener. Now, You can hire a gardener to come at least 4 times a year to help with irrigation timer changes, to apply fertilizer, to reinstall mulch. But those gardeners that do good work, they're going to require more money. That's just the reality. You pay for what you get. And one question I would ask when you're interviewing possible gardeners is, who is doing the work? Is it the owner, or is he sending out workers to do the work? And if it's the workers, ask them about their experience and their education, or just their experience. Make sure that whoever's doing the work knows what they're doing. So here's a recap. Again, plants need care. There's no such thing as low or no maintenance, in my opinion. No such thing. Number 2, plants die. That's just the reality. It's life. They're living organisms. They're bound to die at some point, and you will have to replace them. Number 3, there are solutions though. Consult a horticulturalist before you plant so you can have the best start to your garden or landscape. Dedicate at least 1 hour a week looking at your garden, observing it, or if you have the monies, budget about $200 to $750 a month for a reputable gardener. And again, it doesn't have to be every month. He can come at the very minimum. I recommend 4 times a year. If you got value out of this video, which I hope you did, please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much. And I ask you to comment on what is the most difficult challenge you face with maintaining your yard. Again, subscribe. Thank you so much. And don't leave just yet. If you live in Orange County and have any questions, there is my information.